Why Crowley would identify himself with the devil? For Crowley, the devil is something more ancient and more respectable than the caricature we come across in normative Christian imagery. The devil represents everything the church wants to suppress, and this includes most especially expressions of human sexuality. To Crowley, the restrictive attitudes of the church were themselves sinful. As it is written in the Book of the Law, the word of sin is restriction. This is a subtle play on words, for the exact meaning of the term religion is derived from the Latin religio, itself probably derived from the verb ligare, which means to bind, as in the modern English ligature. The meaning of the sentence to a Thelemite is clear: it is religion that is sinful, religion that binds. Such restriction is anathema to a doctrine whose central affirmation of faith is do. What thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Thus Crowley, by identifying with the great enemy of the church, Beast 666, is aligning himself with the enemy of restriction, quoted above. The word of sin is restriction.
O man, refuse not thy wife, if she will. O lover, if thou wilt depart.
There is no bond that can unite the divided but love. All else is a curse. Accursed be it to the eons. Crowley himself is known to have had both male and female lovers, married and unmarried. This seems consistent with his worldview. But it is inconsistent with the mainstream religions of his time. And he would be moved to see in the beast a force of resistance against the strictures of the establishment, of the status quo, because he perceived them as obstacles to a fuller knowledge of the self. It is this tension between the self and community, particularly in the sphere of sexuality and human relationships. By identifying himself in a positive way with the beast, Crowley was performing a kind of self-therapy. He was taking the suppressed and repressed elements of a personality that had been molded by a normative and restrictive Christian sect, and liberating them by means of recharacterizing them as positive values and not negative impulses.